So I was just scrolling through the trending page looking for something to talk about because, to be honest, I'm kind of out of ideas. And I stumbled across this video titled Morgz, Dear Mom Diss Track, official music video. And I knew as soon as I saw this that I needed to talk about it. I had a couple of requests from the last video to do a video on Morgz, so I thought, yeah, why not do this one? Now, for those of you who don't know, Morgz essentially does challenge videos that appeal to kids, and he gets a lot of views from it. And obviously he drags in his other family members, which of course include his mum. And him and his mum have this rivalry in the challenges, like Team Morgz versus Team Mum. So that's basically what this is. It's him doing a diss track on his mum, trying to fuel the fires of that sort of rivalry, if you can call it that. So without further ado, let's get started.
Yo, I ain't a rapper.
A fact that is going to become plainly obvious the more we watch of this video.
I don't know what Jill's cooking up in there, but I know it's not better than me.
I don't know what Jill's cooking up in there, but I know it's not better than me. I hate to break it to you, Morgz, but children aren't baked. Then again, he left school so early, he probably missed that lesson in sex ed.
But I'm not holding back no more, gonna shoot you down like a gun.
Oh, that didn't even rhyme. Look, I'm not saying it has to sound like a Dr. Seuss book. Although if there was a Morgz Dr. Seuss book, I would totally read that. As soon as Morgz knew he could milk children for pay, his bank account grew 3 sizes that day.
Call yourself Big Jill the rapper, the only bars you got is chocolate.
You know what this reminds me of? You know when the Jake Paul and Logan Paul fans sing like one of their songs with a bunch of swear words in it and they self-censor themselves? This is what it sounds like. It's very sort of kid-friendly, which I know is obviously the appeal for these kinds of videos, but it's just funny that they're trying to make it look so cool, and yet he's saying things like the only bars you've got is chocolate. It's just funny to me.
Without glasses, can't even see. This vid is your funeral, and I've got a front row seat.
I think a lot of YouTubers are going to want a front row seat to your mum's funeral, to be fair.
Your bars are weak like styrofoam. You don't even know how to use a phone. You need to put down the mic and head to the retirement home.
Wait, did one of Morgz' verses actually rhyme? Also, I love how much he was flexing with all his different play buttons. Like, yeah, guys, I've totally got 10 million subscribers. I've got all these different play buttons. I don't know, I'm just really not a fan of flexing culture in general. This whole idea of purposely showing how wealthy you are and trying to make it look impressive. I don't know. It just doesn't appeal to me.
But after this, your channel's done, and I'll take all the revenue. Age 15, I was richer, now check the bank, 7-figure, you grow quick.
I mean, to be fair, you probably all share the revenue anyway. Let's face it, you're all part of the same family, so chances are all the revenue's going to be split between you anyway. Something else I want to point out is the fact that he's saying about how he was richer at 15 and obviously all this stuff, and I just don't know whether the message of this video is a little bit flawed, especially considering the age group of his audience. I feel like it's irresponsible to show yourself, you know, insulting your mum, saying I was richer than you and all this, because kids are going to go home and imitate that. It's what happens. That's what kids do. So I personally feel like the entire message behind this video is a little bit flawed, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not saying it's super harmful or anything, I'm just saying that the messaging is a little bit questionable to me.
You grow quick, I grow quicker. You're the student, I'm the teacher. I'm the one pulling the trigger. Don't say Morgz, call me mister.
Not gonna lie, Morgz, that would be a bit creepy if she did.
Kids are a crime.
Finally, something we agree on.
And that's about it for Morgan's diss track, so let's move over to Jill Hudson's response, Morgz' mum's response, titled Morgz' Mum, Morgz Sucks Diss Track Official Music Video. Let's see what his mum brings to the table, I guess.
Morgz' mum is the best rapper of all time. Yeah. Morgz sucks, he can't even rhyme. No, why would he beef with me? Cause I'm the best in history.
So I won't lie, Morgz' mum's diss track to me sounds way better because at least it rhymes and has some sort of flow. Morgz was just a bit all over the place, but this felt cohesive. I don't know, it's very strange to me that Morgz' mum's one sounds cooler to me than Morgz' one does.
Morgz' mum is the best rapper of all time. Yeah.
Wait, was that what I thought it was?
Morgz mum is the best rapper of all time. Yeah, Morgz sucks, he can't even rhyme. No, why would he beef with me? Cause I'm the best in history. Morgz rap battled me, and I said yes. I'm gonna beat him with no stress. His vids are cringe, and he's got no mate.
I'm sorry, I know a lot of people don't like Jill, but hers is just factual, let's be honest.
He steals ideas, and he clickbait.
Well, now we know which diss track Mr. Beast prefers.
It sucks, you know it's true.
Link in
You
bio.
made my channel, but I made you.
Mistake.
When he hears this, he'll start to shake. Sorry, Morgz, your vids are fake.
Introducing the one and only Bald Martin.
If ever there was a sexier man, I haven't found him. Look at him, Bald Martin, what a legend.
Bald Martin on the track, I spit straight fire. After I'm done, Morgz will retire.
I'm sorry, Martin, you know I love you and everything, but like, you can't really talk about retiring when you look like you just wandered out of one of the homes.
Don't have hair, yeah that's true. I'd rather be bald than look like you.
You and me both, mate.
Me and Jill have won the battle. Go away, Morgz, and delete your channel.
And that's about the end of Morgz Mum's response. I gotta be honest, of the two, I actually think Morgz Mum's one is better. It's cohesive, it rhymes, there's actually some good disses in there, which I suppose is what a diss track is for. Obviously I wouldn't recommend this content to anyone at all. I'm not a huge fan of the idea of diss tracks anyway. I feel like if you actually have beef with somebody, you sort it out reasonably like adults. Obviously I know this isn't real, this is just them having some fake beef for views, and it clearly worked because they both got on the trending page. But yeah, to be honest, for the most part this is pretty harmless. I just feel like the message of roasting your mum being okay and attacking your mum being okay, that's a little bit of a flawed message. But other than that, these videos are pretty much harmless. Before we end the video today though, I'd like to check out the comments of these two videos. I'm going to start with the Morgz Mum's response because that's the funniest one in terms of responses. Shut the heck up, you look 80. Yo, ugly and stupid. You suck, sub to Morg. I think the most worrying thing about these comments is that they all seem to think that it's real. It just shows why their formula works, because kids just eat it up. This is why abortion should be legal. I just can't do this anymore. I don't know what is in the rest of the video and I'm too scared to continue. I'm done, that's it, I can't do this. I've noticed that Morgz responses are actually roasting it more than Morgz Mum's responses are, which is even stranger when you consider the fact that the like to dislike ratio on Morgz Mum's diss track is a lot higher in terms of dislikes, so I like that a lot of the comments of this video are just people roasting Morgz. It's quite funny actually. Anyways, that about wraps it up for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to give a like down below, comment your thoughts on anything that we discussed today, and subscribe if you're new. Let's see if we can get 20 likes on this video. If we get 30 likes though, I'll do a sequel where I do another Morgz video, I guess. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you later.